This video is a report of all the wildlife Ave and me saw on our diving trip to Sipadan. Ave and me met up in Kuala Lumpur. We took a flight to Tawau, a bus to Semporna, and a boat to the dive rig. We booked our dives at the Seaventures dive rig, an old converted oil platform that is now a dive resort. Our first dive site every day would be Barracuda Point. The first thing you would see when you jump in the water is a huge school of jack. The waters around Sipadan are full of sharks. Mostly they are grey reef sharks and white-tipped reef sharks. They are not dangerous to humans at all, and actually quite curious. The white-tipped reef shark can be easily recognized by the white tips on all its fins. It looks like it's been dipped in paint. One time we ran into this group of sharks. They were all around us. It was amazing. As you can see in this video, I barely knew where to point my camera. Another time, a group of sharks passes by in the distance. One of the other great things you can see at Sipadan is a large school of barracuda. They hang out there most of the day in a channel that has a nice current flow to it. We saw a lot of turtles during our dives at Sipadan. Usually they would swim by quite slowly so you could get a good look at them. Sometimes they would be eating the reef or resting on top of it, making for great photo opportunities. This is only a small set of all the beautiful pictures I took of all the turtles we saw. One of the animals that I personally always really enjoy seeing is the moray. We saw quite a few at Sipadan, ranging from really small, finger size like, to pretty big. These were the first dives where I saw a moray eel out of its hole searching for an animal. I even saw a moray eel fighting with a fish. The batfish are quite curious. Usually they come and investigate the source of all these bubbles, and it is easy to take good video or pictures of them. The clown anemone fish lives in this type of coral. They will hide when you come close, but show their face every few seconds to see if you're gone. The large patches of relatively healthy coral here are beautiful. When the sun shines, the colors really come out. You can see some bleaching due to high water temperatures, but it's very minimal compared to places like Koh Phi Phi. Here you can very clearly see the clown anemone fish hiding and looking at us to see if we're going there. The water around Sipadan is very deep. In some places, just 20 meters off the beach, the water drops to between 600 and 800 meters depth. This makes for really beautiful walls of coral. The types of coral we saw are not very special, but they are quite healthy and there are large numbers of them. There is a large school of bumphead parrotfish that is resident around Sipadan. One day we found them while they were moving. There was a long line of bumpheads slowly passing by, as if they were in a procession. It lasted for nearly 2 minutes. Another day we found them in a large, tight school hanging around the reef. Nudibranchs are tiny animals that are hard to spot. They exist in many different colors and sizes, and I managed to get some good shots of them at Sipadan. All in all, Sipadan really lives up to its reputation. The dive masters at Seaventures were not very good,
but the dives more than made up for it. Staying at the dive rig was also a truly unique experience. If you ever have the chance to go to Sipadan, don't hesitate to grab the opportunity with both hands.